event organizer for this event. We have plenty of awesome runs today. I'm super excited, and I hope you are too. We're starting off strong with an LP All Skills race, and that should be a ton of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed the previous 2 days as well. I have, and I'm looking forward to today. This year's relay is going to be an all bosses race, and we are having the Boomers taking on the Zoomers this year. So that should be a lot of fun. Go Team Boomers, real quick. And yeah, we do have a few different restreamers today, so the stream will be going offline momentarily a few times. So just pay attention to that. Comms will let you know before we do that. So you might have to refresh the stream a few times. But other than that, I think we can get into it. So I'm gonna hand it over to Comms and wish the runners the best of luck. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome from. My name is
Well,
Pridik. I'm here joined by Jiki.
hello, I'm Chiki, and
And
yes, we're gonna we're
this,
gonna be commentating this the first event of main day, which will be this all skills race. Yeah, between four
it's
runners.
gonna be an interesting one. I think this is turning into a bit of a tradition, huh? Because this is this. I know we had one last year. I don't know if we had one the year before, but this is at least the second year in a row we're having an all skills race.
Yeah, all skills is a
So the
it's a pretty
runners.
popular category and pretty easy to race. I mean, yeah, it's just very entertaining and there will be a lot. It's a pleasure to watch every time to watch a race. So yeah, it's it's cool that it's here again this year. I'm too quiet. Oh,
And
okay.
this
No.
year we actually have a completely new route compared to last year. Because last year we had two different routes. I think me and someone else was running the very old route now, and the two other runners were running some weird transitional route we had for a few weeks or months. But after that, we or Yeehaw discovered early raves, and that's been in use since then. I think Joni Noodles and Claputo are all running early raves. No, Joni, Claputo, and Sev. Noodles is running a route known as the Step on Me route, which is very different. So keep an eye out on Noodles. You'll see something completely different. But the start is the exact same. We need to walk full KP.
Yeah, for now, just the early game is just the same until Claw, I think, or maybe there will be a few differences. But up until Claw, you just get the abilities, and then yes, race or going for Blue Lake, I think.
Finally get the city off negative.
Hello, Tim.
Yeah. So,
um,
okay. Hi, Tim. But yeah, for now, just
so what's yeah? For now, the route is the exact same. There might be minor geo differences in Green Path, but overall, everything up to Claw is gonna be the exact same. So, it's once again a million times before going through Crossroads, just making our way to the Vengeful Spirit as quickly as possible. There's
just yeah, regular movement.
there's
Nice
also
aspect.
there's also a minor difference in routes between Wraiths runners. Because as far as I know, I think Club Puro will be doing the most optimal route, which is doing Kingsbrand right after Watchers. If I remember correctly, Johnny and Sev are gonna be going down to Isthmus first. I think.
Yeah, I think Johnny at least does this route. I'm not sure for Seth, but yes, at least yeah, there's gonna be a few different minor routing changes. So yeah, the getting Isthmus before Hornet 2 and Kingsbrand is mainly to avoid doing the acid skip, the ACN acid skip as well. So it's pretty difficult. So it makes it easier and also a bit more safe for Hornet 2. But yeah, it is faster to get Isthmus on the way to Basin and not doing a small detour after Watcher Nights. So yeah, that's another minor difference.
Isog is saying that Isthmus first is only a few seconds slower and ACN skip sucks. I would like to disagree on the sucking part, because it looks incredibly cool. So, you know, I'd say it's worth it. Simply for the swag.
And also, I can see our first difference here that Noodle appears to be fighting Frost Knights till the end. I'm actually not familiar with the militia route, so I don't know what they're doing here. I'm guessing, yeah, City Crest. Yeah, we're gonna see a very different route here.
Yeah, what the militia route is gonna be doing is that it's gonna be heading to city from the left side, in a more similar fashion to 1xx categories. While the other route, I think it still does a shade skip. Right? Surely.
Yeah, it does shade skip.
No.
Yeah, sorry, I have a pretty
Yes, I
pretty
am
bad
always
mic.
112 till. Because that's all I know. All I do is run 112. Okay. So, we'll make our way past Boulder. I was not paying attention to the spits. So I have no clue who
Checking
got what there.
checking 3 screens for spit at the same time is kinda hard. But yeah, it seemed to be not that bad.
Route. To answer the question from chat, Noodles' route is slower and much older, but instead it's a lot more unique, and therefore, especially in a setting like this, it's very cool to show off. I think the original route is now close to 4 years old for Noodles' route, while Rafe's route is less than a year.
Yeah, Wraith route is pretty recent, but yeah, I think it wasn't here for the last for HK7Y, but it should be like 6 months old or maybe a bit more. So yeah, it's been used quite a lot actually, because it's been proved that it's actually just faster and not that harder. At least if you don't do the Ocham notches as it skip, which is really pretty hard. But yeah, just not that hard and faster. Not that harder and faster. So it's just pretty the common route.
There's actually another new route for old skills that is much faster, but we don't talk about it. It's not real. I don't believe in it. Eyebalder is not real. I refuse.
I thought you were talking about the global to right side city, which is impossible as well and not real. But yeah,
Yeah.
very.
That route is not real either.
I mean, Eyebalder should be faster for like a bunch of categories, and yeah, our skills too, because you and yeah, Vengeful Spirit Skip is not that bad, because the rules state that you just need to get at least the second instance, so you can get Shade Soul without Vengeful Spirits. You could do that, but that would
So
be
for reference, I just opened the ComSop sheets to actually see what the times are there, because there is one for Eyebalder, and that ComSop adds up to a 48:37, while the current race route adds up to a 49:47. So there is a 1 minute and 10-second difference in the ComSops. So it is quite a bit faster. But obviously, Eyebalder is a strat that is very difficult, very inconsistent. So in a race setting like this, it's gonna suck, and nobody has really done it at this point yet.
Yeah, there hasn't really been any runs with Eyebalder. I think Lev has done a test run, but he had a bench of oh no, Sev. Oh, that's
They've had
tragic.
an unfortunate time on Hornet, but that is a very unfortunate death to take, because having to walk through all the Queen Path again it's very, very tragic. But we pull through and keep going, because it ain't
Anything can
over
happen.
until it's over.
They not have a stag. Wait, do they?
I think they do have the stag, but
Yeah,
for that
they don't have.
well, they have Green Path stag, but they don't have Crossroads stag, so they can't really stack to it right now.
You don't get
in a
Crossroads
reasonable
stag.
amount of time anyway.
And you just don't get Crossroads stag as well, so.
Now we should be seeing another difference between the routes. If you look at Noodles' screen, they are gonna be heading over to Shaman Stone instead of Claw. The other runners are gonna be getting Claw first, as you'll be able to see.
So that's just like in True Ending, I think it's the other category that also doesn't go to Claw immediately after Dash.
Johnny getting hit on Pogo as a backup. You can get some extra height by taking a damage tank. Oh,
And
Puro
getting
having an unfortunate time. But it's always fun to see in these races, to see all the different Pogo strats people do.
Yeah. So yeah, Johnny seems to have a pretty clean run so far. And yeah, so now they're heading to to race instead of quitting out like in other categories like any percent. Just going through Fungal, Queen Station, up to Fog Canyon and get race. So we have a pretty cool movement section here, especially in the Fog Canyon climb. So yeah, just movement with only claw and dash. This is pretty fun to do if done right. As with all
There
light
is
movement.
just one split of this category that I've actually practiced, or rather this route. And I can confirm it is a very cool, some very cool movement. Especially where Claputo is about to go, there's a cool little wall jump right there. Where you like, yeah, the hitboxes are a bit funny looking, so you can get a cool little wall jump. There is also the Raves Arena itself. It's fine for the most part, but it can get incredibly cursed, incredibly fast. Because only having no wings, no Shade Soul, and no Shaman Stone either means the VS is gonna be very small. If you fall, there is a very high chance of falling all the way down to the spikes. So we'll see how it's gonna go for the runners.
And yeah, Noodles now.
Noodles.
They fought, yeah, Crossmother. I think they freed Sly and got Shaman and now going for Claw. And then into City.
Shoni having a very good arena, while Claputo is doing exactly what I was afraid of happening.
Yeah, that's nice,
Unfortunately,
is the
didn't quite dunk in the spikes.
insane save, Pogo save.
For Noodles asking if Noodles has City Crest, and yes, Noodle has picked up City Crest and will be heading into City through that side. Oh. Having a bit of a hard time. And we get to see Mantis Safari.
Oh, Mantis Safari, let's go.
Yippee. This is a movement you don't see very often, so just enjoy a good little trip through the Mantises. Kabuto and Shoni are very close to each other. Let me actually try to see the exact times. And what's gonna be Claputo's time leaving this room? A 13:30. So Joni and Claputo are currently 4 seconds apart, with Joni in a slight lead. But that is one Umu extra away from being equal.
Yeah, and a back
And
roll
now we
away or some other
Yeah,
RNG
exactly.
pick.
4 seconds is incredibly little. It can change at a moment's notice. And we will get to see some cool Wraiths strats for Grossmother. Something again you don't get to see very often because most categories don't get Wraiths this early. Yeah. Obviously, purchasing Shaman Stone. Because Shaman Stone is good, strong, and we all always want a good bit of damage.
Oh no, Johnny died. Yeah,
Truly the funniest joke ever conceived.
I had to.
Wait, what do you even mean? Who died?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh,
True.
Claputo
What
died.
is it? Yeah, Claputo died.
Who was
know.
that died first? I don't know.
Yeah, we had three.
Still trying to figure that out.
a real mystery. And yeah, Noodles making their way into city, taking the bench. I don't know if that's just a safety bench or if they're gonna come back later. But yeah, going through rafters. And actually I'm guessing they're gonna go get dive. While Johnny and Clapudo are entering right side city. From under resting grounds.
Both routes are gonna be converging here a bit due to really at the end of the day they need the same things. So both routes are gonna be heading into Sanctum right now. But yeah, obviously two completely different angles to approach Sanctum from. So you get to see both sides of the movement.
Also Johnny and Clapudo with the exact same amount of geo entering Goju's Husk.
They really are in sync.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Johnny took the bench at King Station, I think, while Clapudo avoided it. And yeah, that's pretty synced actually. Wow.
Both very respectable choices. Yep. Noodles has basically reached Sanctum. Just now, everyone's favorite enemies, the Soul Twisters. And there you saw, on this route, you can just Wraiths the Great Husk Sentry through the floor, which is nice because having to fight that guy is actually really annoying with VS. So having Wraiths here is just, it's fast and it's also really comfy.
So is Johnny's stream okay?
Joni is gone. I think Joni is splicing. Oh, there we go. it keeps going. Oh, I think we were syncing up timers. I think that was intentional.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense. So yeah, going to the timer, Clapudo is actually a bit ahead of Johnny. But yeah, during Sanctum, still pretty close.
Noodles living through Sanctum, which doesn't always happen. Sanctum is very easy to die to, and sometimes entirely out of player's control. But let's see how it goes for Clapudo and Joni. Only getting very good RNG on the Twisters. Is Noodles doing early Wraiths? No, Noodles is doing the Step on Me route, which is very old at this point. But it's also very cool.
Yeah, nice hitless room from Clapudo. And yeah, Noodles just finishing first phase of Soul Master.
Johnny gathering some soul to heal before Hell Room. So far, from the races I watched, we haven't really seen why Hell Room is called Hell Room. And
that was a close call here.
Fortunately, we don't get to see it here either.
Yeah.
But I suppose there is still one more chance. But let's hope the runners have a good time in Sanctum and don't get owned. Fighting Soul Master with Wraiths. Again, very fun. And now Noodles is gonna be heading to city storerooms. Actually, both routes are gonna be heading to city storerooms now. So the routes are gonna be, I think, basically the same up until Shade Soul. I think they're very similar from here until then, and that's when the real big differences in the routes start popping up. Other than obviously the whole Raves debacle, which is the entire point of the Raves route. You know, that's pretty major.
Yeah, just trying to get in. Clapper, I think, got a fake dive, or I don't know. But yeah, we wanna get some fake dives here, like breaking the floor without going through them. As sometimes it is just faster to not go all the way to the bottom, but just staying at the top level.
Say we're getting bullied. Just trapped in between two twisters.
Yeah, Johnny doing.
And yeah, someone
Very
in
nice.
chat is asking about what exactly is happening. It is all skills latest patch. The goal of the category is to collect all the skills, which includes spells and all the movement abilities. And the category ends at the Hollow Knight.
And also all nail arts.
And nail arts too. And Dreamgate is not considered a skill, simply because it would kind of make the category just worse. Because at that point it would just become True Ending Light. Or True Ending, but no True Ending, I guess.
And yeah, you do upgrade spells. So all spells upgraded, all nail arts, all movement abilities, and Dream Nail. And world record is, I think, 51. Wait,
I will look.
yeah, please look.
As soon as my internet loads speedrun.com, and slow
What's
internet
it?
and speedrun.com are not a fun combination.
5124
see.
makes sense.
There you go.
Oh, and yeah, I remember, was it CC that got tied or something?
Yes, CC got basically a tied world record. Oh, Yeho got a 50.
Oh, he
It's
got
not
50.
verified yet.
Ooh, I think I remember that. 55x, so yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fast. So yeah, both the raid route and
50,
the
50
militia
free.
route. Yeah, going into Crystal Peak.
Right. And all the runners just gonna go through Crystal Peak, which is fairly standard. The only difference from any percent is that we go get D-Dark later on after C-Dash, but we also pick up Shopkeeper's Key, which we need to get Shade Soul, which is a skill, and we need it. Oh yeah, and Klapuro, I think, did go for Pogex, which is very cool, because it is RNG on this patch. You can just kind of lose. But we love to see a good bit of variation on strats.
And yeah, also on the raid
Oh yeah,
route,
I forgot about
you need to fight
Yeah.
this guy, how do you call him? Crystal Guardian.
Crystal
to
Guardian.
get some Geo.
I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah. And you can get him either
Gotcha.
before or after getting shopkeeper's key, but here both Clapwood and Johnny got it after. I don't know if that's faster, I don't know, I think it's basically the same, but yeah, just getting some geo from basically a soul totem that shoots laser.
Will we see underplat? We
Oh no!
well
Not the the
Oh.
underplat we wanna see.
we
Oh, okay, should be fine.
One health.
Okay, oh, that was kinda close. But it made it through.
Will we see underplat from Caputo though?
Yeah.
We will see underplat from Caputo. Yeah, Caputo, or not Caputo, Noodles got a good old Schlebby cycle, which we call, any mistake in that room is called the Schlebby cycle, basically.
Oh, and Johnny also getting one, I fear.
Oh,
It's okay. Just make it through, it's
Johnny
fine.
opting to go for overplat.
I think both Noodles and Clapudo having us a bit of trouble in the crushers. Save the
These
grab.
Crushers are... You know, whenever I play in an event like this, I always skip that grub, simply because it's funnier.
But grabs.
But I feel like... I'm guessing all of the runners today are gonna save the grub. I don't think they're as evil as I am.
Yeah, Johnny saved the grab too. And both Noodles and Clapudo making it through the dark room. Johnny going into it as well.
Clapudo is also now setting up for buggy skip here. Basically luring the buggy in a certain way high enough you can get it to hit you while you wait for the D-Dark animation. And that saves a good bit of time. Because you can just leave early. Noodles not going for it. Or did they miss it? I wasn't paying attention once again.
I think they tried.
These 4
but
runs is very difficult to follow.
yeah, Buggy can be rude sometimes. And just not cooperate.
Yeah. Buggy is very mean sometimes. What's next on the route? Dreamnail, and then we'll be heading to Howling Cliffs for Cyclone Slash.
Noodles is doing a
Which
different
is my
route
favorite
that,
nail art.
so yeah, Noodles and Seth did not start earlier, they just Noodles is doing a different route. So that involved getting Growth Mother before Claw. And Sev got an unfortunate death at Dash, but they're slowly making their way back. I think their run has been pretty clean for now.
The time
Maybe,
difference is probably from a PC difference because load times are not counted. So Noodles and Sev, I imagine, have a much faster computer.
Yeah, also that.
But yeah, getting on the way to Howling Cliffs first, we buy key, elegant key to open the door to Shade Soul. This is a thing that is pretty easy to forget. It's very easy to autopilot and just see dash past it. But Clapudo remembering it Hopefully every other runner does as well.
And on the race route,
Not forget.
on the race route, you actually just
Go
quit
ahead.
out from the Dreamnail pickup back to Dirtmouth. But Noodles had to stag from resting grounds. But that's another small difference.
¿Qué volen? ¿Más? Oh, ¿no puedo más, tío?
Picking up Cyclone earlier is better because it also allows for a bunch of time save. Because when using Cyclone mid-air, it uncaps your fall speed. So you can basically substitute inventory drops from 1 to 2-1 with Cyclone. With another difference being that there is no... It doesn't pause your fall speed and then uncap it. You just fall fast. Which is very fun. Especially fun in some rooms with a longer drop where the camera doesn't even catch up to you. And I think we will see some of those rooms later on. If my memory is correct.
Yes, probably.
Oh yeah.
I
On
guess,
Caputo's
yeah,
screen,
Abyss
you saw there. On Caputo's screen, you saw him open inventory right as he hit the ground. That is a that is a thing on 1.4.3.2, which Caputo is running on. Every other runner, I think, is running latest on the very latest patch, which is 1578. Caputo did tell me that the reason he's still running on 1432, even though it is just worse, is out of spite. I promised I'd just call him stupid for it, as opposed to the reason being spite. But yeah, Caputo is running on a slightly older patch. But it's only a few minor things.
Yeah, and also if someone knows who is in the top left, we'd like to know. Apparently they're getting Shadesword as well, but they're still a mystery. And yeah, getting Shadesword is also pretty useful for dealing damage. So that's why we're getting it before Watcher Knights. I'm no way to Watcher Knights.
Here we'll see the routes diverge again. Johnny, Noodles, and Caputo will all be heading in different directions, actually. Wait, no, Watchers is first, I think. Yeah, Watchers first, and then the routes. Routes. No. Johnny and Caputo will be going to fight Watchers right now. Noodles will be leaving city. So you'll see some completely different movement.
Going into waterways with the key they got in storerooms. While joining Caputo will fight Watcher Knight and get Lurian right away.
Yeah, and this is where the run gets its name from, due to Emilicia, who is an NPC that is very rarely seen in speedruns. But this route goes there.
Yeah, basically just to get, I think, to get Ismas before Oh, before Watch Knights and Dorian, I'm guessing. Actually, I don't know, so I shouldn't be talking about it. But yeah, getting Ismas and not having to do Spike Tunnel.
What he's saying that Yiho's new any percent Steel Soul world record also goes for a militia, and that we did see it yesterday in Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss, or whatever the order for those is. So it is not as rare as I thought it was.
It's very low, okay. Then Johnny
Noodles is now
finishing.
getting Isthmus. And then we'll be heading up.
Oh, I thought I saw black particles on Seth's screen. I thought they had died, but they were just picking up Shade Soul.
And saying a militia is seen in Kronk percent as well, which is the category that hits all levers. And yeah, just make sure to say hi to a militia as we go past. Yeah, there you
Hello,
go.
militia.
There's a militia. Oh, and
I'm
even
talking to
talking
a
to her.
militia. Of course.
You will love to see it. Noodles going the content route. Okay.
Hell yeah.
You know, I didn't know what I expected from chat, but yeah, that I figured those would be the responses.
Anyways, yeah, Noodles actually not going to fight
Moving on.
Watchers, but Hornet 2. And yeah, Clapudo actually going to fight Hornet 2 as well. And Johnny going to get Ismas right after Dorian.
Yeah, and keep an eye on Clapudo's screen because we will be seeing ACN skip in the next room after this one. So let's see how that goes. I believe in the first try. No first try.
Yeah.
Third try. Because third time's the fourth time's the charm.
Oh.
First try part 5.
Oh, okay. 1 HP? Okay.
Of 1 HP.
Okay.
That man has balls of
I'm sorry.
steel.
My bad, bro. And yeah, now I have to do a split skip on 1 HP. That's
Split
really fun.
Clapudo, please, what are you... Clapudo,
What? Hell yeah.
what is...
At least take the
Okay.
bench.
He's
Crazy.
cracked. Apparently. Oof. That...
That's
know what?
crazy.
Respect. Doing that on 1 health in a race. Yeah, Joni getting Gizmos now. We'll see if Joni is gonna do early control with the Wurmp. And a fun fact, the Wurmps just do not follow the laws of physics. I can confirm that as a physics major. They do not care about our laws of physics. Yeah, and getting Ismas and putting out.
I think Noodles actually got Dash Slash before Hornet. Yes, that explains why they only have 3 Geo. One Clapudo, please.
Clapudo on 1 health again.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, he's just too goated.
Just keeping us awake. Hornet 2 is a pretty difficult boss to fight. It's quite fast and it can go wrong. But the idea of the fight is you want Shade Soul doubles. Basically trying to hit Hornet over you usually, towards the middle, and then Shade Souling at certain times in order to get a double.
And yes, I saw a guy sometimes do ever just imagine. Anyway,
See,
um,
on Joni's end, they did not have to do a cursed acid skip and could just swim through the acid instead. Which is a lot easier, as you can imagine.
oh, the speed not behaving, it's fine. Yeah, sometimes the speed can be a bit annoying.
Taking the safety bench as in a race setting should be done. Oh.
And I got careful of getting dash slash. While Noodles will go back to city to get I guess just go to. Wait, where does the Sprout?
Watchers.
Watchers, okay, yeah.
Noodles hasn't gotten Watchers Knights yet.
Yeah, makes sense. So it would be Watchers Logan and then go down to Basin to get wings probably.
Yeah, we're getting all the nail arts, even though I don't think most of the nail or dash slash and great slash are not really gonna be used that much. Because nail damage is very low compared to a Shaman Stone Shade Soul or Shaman Stone Wraiths. So they're not really gonna be that useful to us. Obviously Cyclone we use a lot because it's fast for movement, which Great Slash and Dash Slash are not. And according to Sakura Ducks, Great Slash is used twice in the run. So we will get to use it a bit. Where exactly, I'm not sure. But I guess we'll keep an eye out on it. So if you see Great Slash used, it's rare. And yeah, Cyclone also is useful for Soul Collection. Because you can get a lot of hits in a very short period of time.
And Clapwood actually having to go up that room with the SCN skip because you can't. I mean, I think can you not do SCN reverse skip? I think you can't. Or it's like really
as far
hard.
as I know, it is not doable in reverse.
So you have to go up. So that's also a part of why it's not that faster to do Ismes after Hornet 2.
Clapuro will also be heading to Isthmus now. I think Clapuro does right side tunnel.
Yeah.
My respect for Clapuro has grown considerably today. Wow.
Yeah.
Just
Really
spending
crazy.
half his time on 1 health and doing right side and ACN. Is Clapuro gonna get early control? Yes.
Yeah, barely.
That was a very scuffed early control, but it was an early control. And now after the runners are done with whatever they're doing right now, I think everyone will be heading down into Ancient Basin to get wings.
Yeah, Seb
And-
having another bit of trouble with Hornets, but it's fine. They make it through this time. And yeah, getting King's Brandas was a way to get to the Abyss.
Seba has gotten revenge. I think the Wraiths route will be getting right after getting Monarch Wings. It will be going down into the Abyss immediately and getting Shade Cloak and Shriek. I Noodles, I don't think, is gonna be going down there yet because they do not have wraiths, so they will be doing it later. Oh, I think that Noodles' route's gonna be pretty similar to the old skills route from now on. Abyss used to be at the very end of that run right before THK, and it used to be very stressful with Abyss Climb. And
Oh,
losing
yeah.
time to Abyss Climb on a PB pace when you just got in Simo pinged in HKSR is very common.
I love Abyss Climb. That's
Really?
not relevant, but
I mean, you'll get to talk about Abyss Climb when you get there.
EP. Claphudo.
Caputo being a bit homophobic here, missing Trend Stash. There you
Sorry.
go. Now he stopped. Yeah,
He's not
that's
getting
right. It's called
cancelled.
Trend Stash. And we're canceling Caputo for missing it. You heard it here. If you miss Trend Stash, you are officially homophobic. And are herefore cancelled. Yeah, this will get clipped out of context.
Big trans, hell yeah.
Gonna get some trans prides. Because trans rights are human rights. Puro not knowing the timing for the door after Broken Vessel. Can I yell at him for it later? Tell him about it. Yeah. That is Joni did a very interesting setup there. C-dashing up to the Monarch and D-darking next to it and using the iframes to get past it. That is a... I haven't actually seen that safety strat before. But yeah. Clapudo will be now going down into the abyss. And well, Johnny's screen freeze tried the trend stash, so we can't even comment on that.
They just spawned in the in the arena.
I will just call it splicing and move on.
Yeah, just move on. Slicing is not that serious. But yeah, just everyone basing right now in a way or another. Clapwood on his way to
Let's see.
Sibling Climb.
Noodles getting trend stash first try, you'll love to see it. But also having a pretty nice sibling climb. Not down to 1 HP for once. Thank you, Clapudo, for saving our lifespan by not stressing everyone out.
And Sev, I think, also did the dark to get through the Monarch.
Am I just out of the loop? Is that a common thing people do? Because it's very interesting, that D-Dark there.
I think you need to run all skills again.
True. Saving trans stash, third try. A little bit transphobic, but that's fine. Oh, Noodles getting their C-dash cancelled by a slope in the roof. Lovely. Kuro will be now going over to the left side of Abyss and getting Abyss Shriek. which will be the main damage source for the rest of the run. Because a full Vortex of Shriek does 120 damage. A Shade Soul double does 80 damage, and I think a full D-Dark does 88 damage.
And yeah, for
So-
comparison, a single nail hit does 5 damage, unupgraded. So that's why we mostly rely on soul.
Yes. And nail art damage values, I do not remember. Or actually, I don't even know the nail
I
values
think it's
at
like
nail
55
zero.
or something. Or something like that, I don't know. And yeah, Abyss Climb, first Abyss Climb of the day. Yippee.
And let's see. Will Chicky cry?
It's fine.
Oh. Having a bit of trouble. Oh, having a lot of trouble actually. Yeah, Noodles always didn't go down to the abyss, so they're now getting Great Slash.
Yeah, Great Slash is actually what Clapudo is going to get right now. You get Great Slash right after Abyss Drake, so it's basically the same route, I guess, for both Noodles and the others. But Noodles has to come back to go to the Abyss later, so
For
Okay.
Joni, Clapudo and Seb, the route will be the exact same from now on out, as I don't think they are doing anything different. Both routes will be ideally getting an Umu 1 cycle here. I think Umu 1 cycle is a lot easier on the Wraiths route because you just Abyss Shriek 3 times and Umu dies. In Noodles' route, they're actually gonna have to fight Umu, and I assume they're doing the good old D-Dark followed by 3 Shade Souls, which I think was the 1 cycle strat that I used back when I ran all skills. And here's a fun fact about Abyss Shriek. It's actually RNG how much damage Shriek does, because you can get scammed out of Shriek ticks. Sometimes you just get 3 Shriek ticks. Sometimes you get 4. But I don't know what the runners are capping their FPS to. But a fun fact is that if you have, for example, a 144 Hz monitor, that's gonna, and use then in that case using VSync makes Shriek ticks more consistent. Why? I don't know.
Hollow Knight is a very well coded
It's a mystery.
game.
Hollow Knight coding is a pathway to many abilities, some of which may be considered unnatural. We'll see. Noodles is Umu. I wasn't paying attention to the text, but I think the first one. Yep, D-Dark, nail hits, Shade Soul, and getting the 1 cycle. Very clean.
Nice.
Yeah, and that there was in fact a Great Slash used on, I think, Clapudo's end.
Oh yeah, to get yes,
that
to
is-
get early control out of well, I guess.
Yes.
I think you're gonna see it again when going to THK.
Yeah, doing a great slash there avoids having to hard fall directly onto the ground. And Clapuro getting C-dash glitched, which is lovely.
And yes, out of world, we could also say that maybe Cyclone would be faster because it makes you fall, but it's actually too fast, so it makes you gain control too early, and then when you C-dash, the C-dash doesn't work properly, and it just makes you go slowly. So yeah, Grid Clash is better for getting control earlier out of world.
Yep. Yeah, as you can see now, Puro's end a completely different way of luring Umu compared to Noodles. Because while Noodles use D-Dark, Clapuro is going to be using Shriek, which is, you know, the opposite direction. So we're going to be luring Umu as high as we can, really, and then just 1, 2, and 3. And Umu is dead. Just like that. And
Yep.
to celebrate, we'll lose vision on Clapudo's stream. It's back. There we go.
We're so back.
Oh my, where did Joni had Joni not gotten hit there, they would have been absolutely obliterated by one of those Uma cores. Came out of nowhere. Learning to count with commas, let's go. I only know how to count to 14. I don't know what comes after that, unfortunately. I think it's 17.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
Um,
And now you can see Noodles in Wraith's Arena, which we saw last. It's been about 40 minutes since we last saw this. As you can see here, we have Shade Soul, so the arena is a bit easier because of the larger hitbox of the spell.
and Johnny also getting a 1 cycle.
Ooh.
Very clean. And yeah, now we're the runners are gonna make their way to the last dreamer, Hera. But to get to Hera, we're gonna have to go through Dark Deepness. Which is always fun to not see anything.
Oh, Clapuro doing QGA, and
QGA.
wow, what an incredible
Wow.
QGA.
Doing AC and acid skip, QGA. What can't he do?
Truly an incredible display of skill. First try QGA in all skills. It's an incredible sight to see.
And another 1 cycle from Seb.
Everyone
Very
getting
nice.
1 cycles, which is... I'm very glad to see that.
Yeah, you'll have to see it.
Who would ever miss 1 cycle with Shriek? Couldn't be me. I would never do something like that. The route here gonna converge again between the Wraiths and the Step on Me routes. Because there is no other path really to get to Hera in a reasonable amount of time. But after Hera, I think this is basically the last thing Clapuro needs to do, and afterwards he will be heading over to THK to go finish the run, while Noodle still has to go down to the Abyss to get Shade Cloak and Shriek. Let me actually go look at the runners' teams directly, just to out of curiosity. Does anyone have any comparisons on? Clapudo does have a comparison. He is currently 10 seconds behind his PB, so I believe it is entirely possible for him to get a PB here.
Yeah,
He's-
going
he has
to
been playing very well.
going through dark deep nests as if nothing.
Dark Deepness so clean I forgot it existed.
True.
Okay, we see another nail art usage. You love it.
Might as well reset. This is very true. Plus 10.
Is lacking a single Geo right now for the Stag Station in Distant Village, but I think they will be getting it from the Petra Arena here. Joni having one more Geo than what they need.
I think Johnny should give that 1 Geo to Sev.
Yeah, would balance it out.
And they
properly.
actually didn't get
No
any
way.
Geo from the arena.
That seems to me like they are not paying attention to their Geo right now.
Yeah, probably.
But
It's
we'll
fine.
see what they do about that.
There are some Geo sources in them. It should be fine. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Exactly 1 Geo.
Yeah, I think this is the first time no one has ever gotten any Geo from Petra Arena.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, Clapudo doing a C-dash spell there to save a bit more time. And now we'll be seeing the first THK fight of the run. And you know what's interesting about old skill THK compared to any percent THK is that parries aren't necessarily bad, because if you are facing right during a shriek, THK parry will not be triggered. If you're facing left, the parry will be triggered. Oh, Propeller Knight!
Yeah.
Propeller
Yippee!
Knight! Let's go!
Hell yeah.
This is just another silly little strat. Just a spinning knight. It unfortunately gets removed through the transition though.
It would be really funny if it just stayed until you like quit out or something.
Yeah,
You had to fight.
I now know the result of Buddha's run. I can spoil it.
Oh.
Wait. I know exactly what happens. Clapudo is in fact on PB pace, saving 2 additional seconds on THK Scream Split with a relatively slow THK in PB, so it is still very possible for him to get it here. So spam Hollow D's, spam horses, spam Hollow D's, but all in caps.
We better gonna bomb this THK.
Exactly. We need 8 seconds of time save for a PB from Clapudo, and race PBs are one of the greatest things ever. And Clapudo is 1 health again, because
Oh my
that's
God.
what Clapudo does.
And this attack. Yes, GG. Is that
G
a
to
three?
Clapudo. And it is, in fact, a final time of 56 minutes. 50, I know the time, I'm just tracking it out. A final time of 56 minutes, 57 seconds, and 61 hundredths.
Is that a PB?
61 seconds. It is a PB by 5 seconds for Caputo. So, big GG to
GG.
him. He got a race PB.
Race PB. It's crazy.
Unless his comparison is... no, his comparison is PB.
Almost double shutouts.
And oh, Seb
And
also
Seb also
doing
did.
Clear Night. I wasn't paying attention to what
nothing.
Johnny was doing.
Yes. Oh my god, just have this climb.
And we'll see the last of his climb of the day. Actually, probably not the day, of the race.
Doing a route.
The route of all time, one could say. Someone in chat is asking about the horse. In short,
Horse.
it started on Monster's channel. I think Gusten created a horse command, and then it spread over to my channel, where it absolutely thrived, and now it's everywhere. I'm sorry.
It's the
I
bar was
apologize. I'm not sorry.
And GG
It's
to
GG
Johnny.
to Johnny, finishing off the run now here at THK. And a final time of a low 58. A very respectable time for a race setting.
In 7-1-3.
Seven,
Okay,
On
it's
one
a stab. So.
but getting the stabs, so we get to heal. And Noodle's also doing Propeller Knight. Did anyone pay attention?
you'll have
Did
to
Johnny
see.
do Propeller Knight? Yes, at least 3 out of the 4 runners. I was too busy looking at Pudo.
GG.
GG said, getting a low 1 hour time with
Then
a
everyone
Hornet death.
gets first.
By the way, keep in mind Sev did die to Hornet, which is, I think, more than 2 minutes of time loss. So getting below a 1-on-1 even with that is very respectable. And yeah, Noodle also starting the THK fight now with a route that is 4 years old, that is probably several minutes slower. But nonetheless, we got to see something cool. Go spam some more Hollow Ds for Noodles, for the only runner brave enough to still run the Step on Me route in 2025. Everyone else has moved on to Shriek and Wraiths, but Noodles keeping traditions alive, running old routes. So
Emily
huge respect to
Shiroti.
them for that.
Emily Sherrod in Big 25. Heartbreaking emoji.
Oh, getting... Oh no, 1
Um,
health.
Oh no!
That is very unfortunate.
Tragic.
That is
No.
right before THK's death as well. But we go again.
It's fine.
Getting mini parries. Parries are only really not bad when you have the soul to deal with them and the reaction necessary. Yeah. There you go. You saw one of those shrieks where Noodles was facing right and therefore did not trigger the parry. Noodles already spoiling that this fight is seemingly successful, saying GG in chat before we even see the end of it. So, now getting this attack is sad. A fun fact about this attack: sometimes THK can just like get that attack, but not bounce back up and start sliding on the ground.
You're making the worst attack even worse. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh, Noodles gave up.
Okay,
I see. that is understandable. 2 THK deaths
it's fine.
is rough. So, GG to all the runners.
Yeah, GG. That's a very, really cool race.
Huge respect for running a old route. I don't know if we're gonna be doing interviews, but in the meanwhile, I will say that the next event after this one will be a 107% all glitches showcase, which is a very fun run. It will be commentated by Gustin and Alan, who will give their absolute best to probably explain what on earth is happening. Because it's very hard to tell, because all glitches tends to be like that. But trust me, it's very fun to watch. So stay around for that. Yes, we will be also switching to Restreamer for that. So there will be a tiny little break in between. But we're already behind schedule.
We're gonna do a small
Oh,
interview.
and the
Hello.
runners are here.
Hi.
Hello,
Everyone,
runners.
GG.
GG's, everyone.
GG. I
It's
am
on
glad.
the PB, Caputo.
Thank you. I don't know how that PB'd.
By you doing a very fun to watch run.
You were going.
Why
for
were all of
content,
you on
Caputo.
1 HP constantly?
The concept.
Because that is all you need.
I think
you
I
don't
think
need more.
I never was as scared in a Hollow Knight run as like in the Peaks Dark Room.
That is perfectly understandable.
It was like on 1 HP at Peaks Dark Room, I think.
And I'm
Yeah.
happy to
Oh.
prove once for all that Hornet 1 is the more difficult than Hornet 2.
Oh, no, no! Ooh, we didn't believe from Wednesday, no!
Oh, okay. FF in chat wants to find out what the hell you were thinking about when you were doing ACN and the Aspid skip afterwards on 1 health.
Oh, so scary.
Caputo's just
Usually I
based.
don't have problems with ACN in the last few runs, and I did. And usually it's
Actually,
the other way around.
Um,
I was like, I don't have a way to get soul. I'm just gonna risk it. Should I have died? Yes.
Did
Theodore.
No. If I
I'm not
If I
sure.
would have PP'd with dying to Aspid skip to Hornet, that would be impressive.
And as promised, it's time for the German store chain discussion. As I did say, would happen today. Sleepy wants to find out what Caputo thinks of Aldi Nord, or however you pronounce that properly.
I know
So,
that's not
let-
worth going to, so that's about it.
Aldi Nord is definitely worse than Aldi Süd
Yes, facts.
by a lot.
There you go, chat. If you go to Germany, you know which one to go to.
Yeah, but you can only go to Aldi Süd in the south.
Well,
If you're in the northern Germany,
Figured.
you're fucked.
Yes,
I thought
for
it only-
context, a few days ago, Sev, Caputo, and Johnny were all doing a practice race for this category, and they ended up doing a tier list of all the German store chains. Yeah, so that's what this is about. I promised them I would mention this during the interviews. So here we are.
I mean, it's the most important thing out there, so.
Unless any of the runners have anything more to say, or anyone in chat has any questions, I think it's about time we start wrapping up here.
I have one question for Noodles.
Yeah,
Did you get stepped on by a militia for more than 2 seconds?
I talked to her.
Let's
So,
go!
yeah.
Very good, very good.
Winner
And
of
then
my
I-
heart is run.
And then I died to THK twice. I didn't even finish the run.
So- We thought you spoiled the run by writing GG.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I never died at that fight in practice. I guess the race nerves just got to me, but whatever. I had fun. It was a pretty decent run. So I got to show off an ancient route.
I think it was very cool that you did that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
never
like
heard
to
of
say
this route before.
it's just because I wanted to show off an old route, but really I'm too stubborn to learn any of the new ones.
That's fair.
Relatable.
So I mean, hey, I got sub hour with this route. Like my PB is at 59:02, I think. So
Nice.
Gaming.
That's a good one, yeah.
It's the only thing that counts.
All right.
Thanks for racing again. Also,
Thanks
thanks
for
for the
racing.
comms and
Thank you for the
restreamers.
comms and
Love you guys.
restreamers. Yeah.
Thanks for comms, restreamers. GG to all runners.
Have fun with the
GG's
next
to all
few
runners.
races.
Uh,
Have
I'm
fun with
gonna
bonus
be-
ball glitches.
Gonna be amazing.
Fun fact: this is not actually the last you'll see of all skills today. After the 107% all bosses, all glitches showcase, there will be a item sync all skills showcase. So stick around because there are many more fun things.
Yeah.
But on that note, I think this is it from us.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Bye bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.